Next we have vertex formula. So sometimes the quadratic function which is given to us is not given in the vertex form. It is given in the standard quadratic function form, right? Ax square plus bx plus c. So how do we know vertex then? Then the vertex can be found using the vertex formula. What is vertex? It is the coordinates hk where h is equal to negative b by 2a and k is equal to f of h. So let's learn it from an example how to use this formula. So we have a given quadratic function f of x is equal to 3x square plus 12x plus 5. Write the function in the vertex form. So we want to write this function into the vertex form. So we have to find h and k, right? That is what the first requirement is. So compare this equation to the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c. A would be equal to 3, b would be equal to 12 and c would be equal to 5, comparing the given quadratic function with the standard quadratic function. Now we know the vertex formula h is equal to negative b by 2a. What is b? 12. So negative 12 divided by 2 times a is 3. So we have negative 12 by 6 that divides into negative 2. So we found h. Next we have k. So k is equal to, by formula, f of h. The function is the given function which we are going to use. H we already found. So 3 times, in place of x we have to write h, which is negative 2 square, plus 12 times negative 2 plus 5. So what do we have? 3 times 4 minus 24 plus 5. So we can use calculator for that. We have 12 minus 24 plus 5, negative 7. So that means my vertex of the given quadratic function would be hk. H is negative 2, k is negative 7. How do you write the function in the vertex form? Function in the vertex form is written as a times x minus h whole square plus k. A is 3, so we are going to say 3, x minus h is negative 2 whole square plus k is negative 7. So in total, the function in the vertex form can be written as 3 times x plus 2 whole square minus 7. This is the how we write a given quadratic function into the vertex form. Okay. Let's see what the second part asks us. Identify the vertex. We kind of already did that, right? So if you see, this is part B, and to write the vertex form we already kind of found the vertex here. So that is part B also. So we covered part A and part B. What's next? Identify x-intercept. What does x-intercept mean? X-intercept means where the given function intersects x-axis. X-axis equation is, equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. So we have to put y is equal to 0 to find x-intercept. What is y? That means basically the function is equal to 0. So 3 times x plus 2 whole square minus 7 equal to 0. We have to find x value here. Let's solve it. We can add 7 on both sides. We will be having is equal to 7. We can divide by 3 on both sides. This will give us 7 by 3. We can take square root on both sides, which will become x plus 2 is equal to plus minus square root of 7 by 3. So x is equal to negative 2 plus minus square root of 7 by 3. meaning we have two values as this and as this. Two x-intercept for the given quadratic function. What's the next question? We have to find the y-intercept. Y-intercept means where the graph meets y-axis. What is the equation of y-axis? Equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. So, for the given function, we have to plug x equal to 0. Y is equal to f of x, which is given as, we converted the y is in this format. So, all we have to do is plug x equal to 0 in this. So, 3 times 0 plus 2 whole square minus 7, which is 3 times 4 minus 7, 12 minus 7, which is 5. So, y-intercept will be at y is equal to 5. Next part of the question says to do what? Sketch the function. So, you can also use the graphing calculator, but let's see what all we just know, right? The function has a, which is 3. A is equal to 3 is positive. That means the graph is a upwards parabola, right? So, we are going to use that while sketching. So, you can do all the sketching by hand also. We know the vertex is at negative 2, 7. So, negative 2 is somewhere here, say negative 7 is here on that line at that point, and the graph is meeting y-axis at 5 and two x-intercepts are, both are negative. Let's calculate what is it is. The x-intercept, right? So, we have negative 2 plus square root of 7 by 3, that is negative 0.047, and we have negative 2 minus square root of 7 by 3. So, that is our intercept. So, on the graph, one intercept, x-intercept is here and one is somewhere here, and the y-intercept is at 5. So, our graph roughly would be lying somewhere here. It's upwards parabola because A was positive. The vertex is at this point HK, which is negative 2, negative 7. Two x-intercepts were here. One is, both were negative, and the y-intercept is at 5, right? So, this one here is negative 3.52. And this point here is negative 0.47. Okay, and the axis of symmetry is gonna be the line passing through the vertex. So, axis of symmetry is gonna be x is equal to negative 2. Why? Because that is a vertical line passing through the vertex. So, that was part F. To find axis of symmetry, we said that is x is equal to h is negative 2. So, axis of symmetry is going to be x is equal to negative 2. Now, determine it is minimum value or maximum value. The graph is upwards parabola. So, obviously, it will have minimum value, not the maximum value. The first observation, right? And where will that minimum value be? Your minimum value will be at the point vertex. So, this is gonna be your minimum value. So, minimum value of the function is at vertex. Okay. So, what does vertex tell you? The value is equal to the k value, which is negative 7, and it is minimum at where? Minimum at x is equal to -2, because that is h portion. Okay. And the last portion asks what is the domain and the range. Domain of a quadratic function, because it's polynomial, is always -infinity to infinity. Okay, because x value goes from all x values, right? So because the domain is -infinity to infinity, domain goes from all x value. What about the range? Range is y values, right? Let's see. The lowest function goes, if you look at the graph, the lowest function goes, it keeps going up, but lowest it goes, it stops at the vertex. It doesn't go beyond the vertex, right? So this is kind of a stop point here. So for the y value, that is the stop point. So your range is gonna be starting from -7, keeps on going up infinitely towards infinity. So the range of this function is from -7 to infinity.